Hi everyone, I'm Sebastian from biotopeaquaristic.de. Normally you meet us at the Vivarium fair creating biotope tanks and doing a battle with the guys of the IGBSSV. This year, because of COVID-19, we can't do the normal stuff, and so we are trying to do it online. This year I'm just with Julian. We are creating 2 biotope tanks, and at the end of the video you can vote for your favorite tank and win a little prize. So we hope you enjoy it. The good thing about the online concept is that we can talk to biotopers from around the world, and so you will see some of them, and we hope you enjoy it, you have fun and learn a little bit of biotoping. And so I hope to see you next year at the Vivarium 2021, and so stay healthy and enjoy. Bye bye. Yeah, hi and welcome to Vivarium Online. I'm Sebastian.
I'm Julian.
And this year we try something different. So because of COVID-19 we're doing it online this year, and so we want to show you 2 different biotope tanks. I'm trying to make a Mexican biotope.
And I'm trying to make a Venezuela biotope.
And so you can watch while we're escaping, and at the end you can vote to the video, and to all the voters we will choose one person who will get a ticket to the next year's Vivarium. We don't ask the owner, but we think it will be okay.
Marco, it's okay.
And so we will talk to you a little bit while we are escaping, and so just watch and enjoy, and we will talk to some other biotopers around the world during this video. And so yeah, I think we'll start now.
Let's go.
So we have 80 centimeter tanks here, both, and we're starting with the bottom line. He's starting with the hardscape already, and yeah. So my biotope will be a small tank of a riverside with a little bit of wood and plants. It will be a good biotope for live bearers of all kinds, and even if you plan to breed some cichlids like mickeys or some stuff, you can put the small mickeys in it, and you will see there are a lot of hiding places in this here. And also we will put some links in it that you can watch the original biotopes we are rescaping here, and just to see how it looks in the nature and how we recreate it here.
Yeah, my biotope will be a little small creek in the forest for small tetras, small cichlids. Let's see how it turns out.
So to get a higher background, you have different options to do this. You can put the soil, sand or stuff you have, and it can make it higher in the back. Also you can choose different parts to get a higher background, and the tank would get this heavy if you put other stuff in here. But in this case we don't need that much, so it will be okay with sand. Also, like this here, you can put stones under this to get a little bit higher. So this looks like beer, but actually it's water. But it's easier for us to put it inside here. So.
All on cannibal.
So, and what is it about biotoping? There are some kinds of hobby parts in the aquarium, and a big one is the aquascaping thing. The aquascaping, you take something that's nice to view for, and for you personal. In biotoping, the first thing is to look what is needed for the fishes inside, and what will be good for their natural behavior and for breeding and for all this stuff. And so when you look on our homepage, it's biotope.de, you will see different species in their natural habitats and videos of these habitats. And so just take a look and you will see a lot of stuff to get impressed by. Also, you can go into a shop like this here. We are glad today that we are at Cloudy Zoo.
Thank you, Cloudy.
It's a shop in Norton, a big shop with aquariums, with terrariums, and what else do we have here? We have saltwater and a lot of other parts. It's a really big and nice shop, so if you are here around the corner, or even if it's some more far away, it is worth the way to get here and worth the visit. So just take a look at here, and we are very glad to do this here today. And so in the background you can see some stuff here. Later on we will show you a little bit of this shop, but at the moment we are doing this here now. So Eli, maybe you have to make a cut somewhere. I don't know if it's allowed to drink beer on this, or if there's something...
Ilya is cutting?
I think so. If there's some idiot stuff, just make a cut and it will be fine, I think.
But you can't delete everything, so you have to take some idiot stuff. So as you might know, Echinodoros is not a typical aquatic plant. It grows on the riverside, on riverbanks, and most parts of the plants are over the water level. So this is what I try to imitate here, that you have something to grow out the tank. You will see, if when you do it like that at home, you will see that the leaves, the aquatic leaves fall off, and there will be new, some kind of harder leaves that will grow out the tank. So you can leave it like that and just watch it grow.
So in general, when you create a biotope, you can do it on different ways. So if you're a hardcore biotoper, you will only take parts, plants, fishes and stuff that lives together in the same habitat. But it's up to you how hardcore you do it. And a plant is a good example for it. You have a lot of plants. I don't know if the English word is correct, but we call it neozoans. Yeah, I think so. Plants who lives all over the planet, and of course you can use them. Like Julian does it here, even in South America there are a lot of plants who are in different river systems, and of course you can choose them, but sometimes it's hard to find out where exactly are these plants. There are people like Ivan Mikolji or other people who are in nature who can be asked. They are friendly, they will help you. But it's in this case, for the fish, it's okay if it's Echinodoros bleheri or something else, but it's up to you how exactly you will do it. So for my here, I take plants you will find on all over the planet. It's Eleocharis, and it's we call it Orankraut. I don't know the Latin name for it.
Ceratophyllum something?
Yeah, Ceratophyllum it is.
Ceratophyllum.
And so you can choose them in all kind of biotopes, even in European biotopes. When you go outside in the summer, you will see this in a lot of small lakes, rivers and stuff. So you have to choose by yourself what you take. There are big databases in the net. We want to do something like this also, but we're doing it on private way with just 2 people, and it's a lot of work, but we will try to do something in the plant style, of course. And yeah, we will do the plant taking here, and you have to look that it looks natural, but you will become a feeling for this. You have always to look and look at the videos in the nature. Often it looks like something chaotic, but it takes these natural feelings. So just try something and we will see if it's okay for you here. So what's nice on this plant here, you can put it into the ground. It's very easy to keep. You don't need CO2 or something else. You also can take it as a swimming plant on the bottom, on the surface. So it's really easy and it's really looking nice.
Hi guys, my name is John. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm a huge fan of the Biotope concept, a particular part of the aquaristics hobby. I started a Facebook group many years ago, Biotope Aquaristics and Natural Habitats. In this group we try to educate, inspire people to join our passion. I think it's important for people to understand why our fish behave in a particular way, why they look that way. So we focus on the way nature is telling us and teaching us, and we can nowadays find many inspirational videos, footage of the natural habitats of our beloved fish, but we can also take inspiration from our home countries, like for example this forest where I'm in at the moment. It's easy to think how this would look if this was all flooded with water. So that would be similar to a flooded forest in, for example, South America. So we don't always have to look far for inspiration. It is, well, in this example, for me, around the corner. So I would like you all to say you would join us in our passion, and like I say often, my favorite phrase in our group: be inspired by nature. Take care.
So also there are parts from the aquascaping you can use here in these biotoping stuff, because in general when you look at this tank, to become a good feeling to look at, there are some parts they use in the aquascaping, like the golden ratio. So you have, I think it's 2 part to 3 parts, and when you look to these tanks, you have a good feeling when you look at it. You find it in a lot of parts everywhere, and so just read about it and look to it. You will know what I mean. So this is Iliocaris. It's something like a grass plant. There are smaller parts and bigger parts. Normally it's pretty easy. You can put it just in the ground. Don't worry about it if it gets brown or something. Just it will take some time and come back again. But it's really nice looking for biotopes when you put some leaves about it, and it will, when it gets some kind of brownish, it will even look more natural. So don't worry about it. It will normally come back when there's enough light. And of course, don't take things too serious when you're putting plants or something. When you see in nature, often plants will be just directly at these kind of wood or something else, but don't look if it's here or here or here exactly. The more you will get attention on this, the more unnaturally it will look. So just put it, and you will look afterwards, and don't worry about it. Just put it in, and then it will show from time to time. It needs some time to settle down, so just do it and don't worry about it. Often in these riverbanks in Central America you will find a lot of stones. It's up to you. It's some kind of looking. Some fishes will need will take bigger stones, maybe to lay their eggs on it, but it's more up to you how you want to recreate it. So just try it. You will see in the videos on our homepage, in a lot of these rivers you will find smaller and bigger stones. So we will take them here also. And also here's a tip from the aquascaping: put bigger ones back, and then you will get the little ones in the front, so it takes a natural look. So at the end it will always have a nice look and a nice touch to put some branches and leaves in it. Of course it depends on the biotope by itself, but you can do it afterwards, and you don't have to worry. You can just put them in. When you collect it, don't do it just at the street or something. Go into the woods. If you take the leaves, you can put some boiled water over it to get some small insects or some stuff that's in it, or fungus. So put some boiled water on it and it will be fine. And the advantage of it is when you put boiled water on it, they will immediately sink down, so it will stay at the bottom. Ein bisschen weniger wäre auch nicht schlimm gewesen, aber... Nicht so cool. So that's life. But normally you do it by yourself and you don't have a complete idiot who turns the water on, so it will be fine. So if you put it in, you can also take a cup or some stuff where to leave it in first, then everything won't be spoiled
like
up.
shitty like this.
Maybe also a beep or a cut here.
Hi everyone, my name is Sam Scales. I reside in San Diego, California in the USA. I'm the US representative for Biotope Aquaristics. I've been a hobbyist for over 30 years. I've been working in the hobby for about that same time. I started off keeping American species, primarily cichlids, and then gravitating towards cherrisons and catfish. I've been dabbling in almost every aspect of the freshwater aquarium hobby, including marine fish too. And I keep reptiles, amphibians, insects, and just about anything in the living world. I was the host of a very successful blog talk radio show for over 5 years. I also am known as an artist in the hobby. I do a lot of artwork for multiple companies, for all the shows, the conventions, and you know, I intend to further myself in this hobby as much as possible. I have dabbled in writing as well. I'm currently working on about 3 different books, and I have plans for many more. I manage currently Aquarium Fish Depot, which is a 5,000 square foot shop here that specializes in rare fish, and we do a lot of planted aquariums, as you can see right there. The store is the biggest on the West Coast that specializes in freshwater, and you know, I'm happy to be a part of this team. Got some great employees here, and we hope to help to advance the aquarium hobby to the point of, you know, biotope awareness. So as far as biotopes, to me, they're the most intriguing type of aquarium, because this is the type of aquarium that people need to really do their research to understand. I hope everyone is aware that that's the best way to keep fish, to make them survive, make them breed, to really appreciate the hobby, yet you should understand the natural history of all the fish and all the plants and all the other species, you know, shrimp, crabs, clams, snails, whatever. I'm very happy to be a part of Biotope Aquaristics, and I hope to help you guys further as much as I can. Have a nice day.
So. Soll ich so tun? Willst du alles rausschneiden? So before you start to put water in it, or before you start to scape the whole thing, be sure that your hardscape or your wood will stay down. You can water it before, or if you have something that you put fresh in it, you can put some stones on it before. You can remove them after some time, but just be sure you do it before, because when now it all comes up, you will destroy everything. So just take a look for it. Also for this environment, when you have like this here in this size for Central America, for these live mirrors, you have also with the plants on the backside for the small younger fish. It's like in nature, they will get back to it and try to find some coverage there. And so this is the main thing you do it like here. You when you go to a store, you will look, oh, that's a nice fish, and you will look for where he comes from, what he needs, and how he lives in nature. So like this, you go for a platy or something like this. You will look. You can look on our homepage how he's living in nature, and so you can rebuild it, and you will see. In a lot of cases, you will see a different behavior by itself when it's in this environment. When you put it in something like it can't hide, or there's so much light in it or some stuff, and it's completely different like they live in nature. A good example is the neon tetra. You will see a different behavior of these fishes. So this is the big difference you have in biotoping. You look for the fish by itself and what you can do, or you will see different species that are together in nature, and you will keep them in here, you will see another behavior, like you put them with other fishes together, and also the water parameters are really important for this stuff.
Hi Sebastian, hi Julian, greetings from Poland. I can tell you many things about Biotope aquaristics, but I will tell you only one today. I just saw the newest David Attenborough film, and he's right, biodiversity is the key. But showing the biodiversity in the most accurate way is the bigger key. So this is where Biotope aquaristics come in. And Biotope aquariums show the nature in the most proper way that we can achieve in our homes. So go for Biotope aquariums and keep on biotoping, my friends.
So this thing is pretty cool for us biotopers. You will buy them as mouse balls, but in fact it is an algae. A lot of people who keep shrimps take these because shrimps like to pick some stuff that's growing on it or laying on it. We use it like we destroy the whole ball. You can just put it like this, and then you take small parts of it and just put it at these days where your hardscape ends. And you will often see parts in nature where these mosses grow on stuff. You can put it on the stones and cover some sand on it, and it looks really natural. Or you put it just like this directly in the sand and cover it with some sand, and it has a really natural looking. Sometimes we have to take a look from the front, because it's not easy to look always from the backside and know what it's looking like from the front. So what is the whole thing about biotoping and the concept? Of course, you take care of it, where your fish comes from, what it needs to get a nice life at your home. But it's some other parts you take care of, because when you look for where these fishes come from and what it's about, you will see other stuff like. When you look for the plecos of the Rio Xingu, you will see the whole damage in the environment, which was taken or is taken by the people there, and you will see other stuff that happens in nature, and you have the chance to take care of it and be a part of to make it better, and so. It's a whole other feeling to nature, what you are doing, and you will get from part to part and time to time, and you will find other cool stuff, and so maybe this will be the right thing for you in this hobby. So aquascaping is one thing, this is one thing, there are other parts like breeders or stuff, but maybe this will fascinate you, and so just try it.
Hi Sebastian and Julian, greetings from Mexico. I am the biologist Victor Ortiz, the first Mexican biotoper, winner of various Biotope aquarium contests, and currently an international judge of the category. My projects have always focused on showing the world the aquatic biodiversity of my region, showing why they are important and why should we care for and conserve biodiversity. I have worked in the conservation of endemic killifish of my state through the initiative Rescue Profundibus Oaxaca. I send you many greetings from Oaxaca, Mexico.
Afterwards we will put some fishes in it. Of course you can look for like fishes who comes from South America, or fishes who comes from an area, or you even look like fishes who lives together really in nature in the same habitat. We have a concept on our homepage and on the big Facebook group. It's called the bee concept. You have biotopes like B1, 2 or 3. It's not that one thing is better than the other, but when you say I want to make a South American biotope or a Central American biotope, then that's it. You put fishes just from South America or Central America together. If you take a B2 system, it will be, for example, from the same river like the Rio Negro system. And there's a B1 that is with fishes and the environment really from the exact habitat in the same spot. So it's up to you. It's not what it's better or not better. It's just what you are looking for. Of course, it's a challenge to get a biotope with fishes who live in nature together, and you have all done for these fishes that they can live like in nature. Of course, it's a tank, but that you have done everything to get to rebuild it. And so like here, we are here in the shop. You will see often in the shop like you don't have wild forms. Sometimes you will see them, but there are breeding forms, a lot of even by the life bearers. And it doesn't matter, because when you want to have some breeding forms because of the color or the shape or something, there are forms that are not really good for fishes, but even when they are just color forms, you can also choose them. And it's no problem, because it's up to you, and we don't say, oh no, this is a biotope because of you are just breeding forms. So just take your time and look for it, and you will come further and further, and just look. So what's the difference of these two tanks? When you look at the temperatures, it's very hot in Central America, also in Southern America, but when you look at the fishes and the diversity by itself, there's a big difference. In Central America you have just, in the case, in the most times you have these life bearers and a big variety of cichlids. The most are bigger cichlids, but they are really nice fishes there. When you go to Southern America, or like here in Venezuela, there's a big variety of fishes, and also small fishes, a lot of fishes you know from the hobby. If you are interested in biotopes like this here, we can tell you the videos of Ivan Mikolji are awesome. He has really long videos. The famous one, I think, are the fish guys. You can watch them on YouTube. Really awesome, and you will see a lot of fish you've seen in the hobby in the wild. And from this one here, we have also a lot of videos on our homepage, and so you see the diversity of these two. One are really big. Also, they aren't really. There's really a big distance between them. Okay, be patient with us. Normally we are inviting these tanks on the fair, of course, but on the normal way we do it at home. We have a lot of time, we have a lot of patience with it. So here it's just, we have less time, we're taking it in front of the camera from the backside, so of course everything isn't perfect, but we just want to show you some differences and want to talk about a little about biotoping. And yeah, we hope you enjoy it, and you will see the tanks after it with some fishes in it. And then you can take your vote. Please write in the comments just for Mexico or Venezuela. And you can, of course, win the ticket. We will choose afterwards. And yeah, thanks for watching. And at the end you will see the links to the videos, of course the ready tanks with fishes in it. And yeah, thank you very much. So, we hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, the tanks are just a little example we do in these less time, and it won't show you the real beauty of nature. But if you want to see the whole beauty, you can have a look at our homepage, or even on the BADC contest. It's a big contest for biotoping by my friend Oleg Labutov. You will find it online. We will share the link here, and I hope you get a little feeling for biotoping and for the natural concept of aquaristic. And so hope to see you next year on Vivarium, and so keep on biotoping and stay healthy. Bye bye.